And we are live here at the home of the Mustangs, at the home of the GLR Radio Network. Craig Johnson alongside John Shook, and we'll have Isabel here in the booth for stats in a moment. We've got 5 minutes on the countdown clock. And the Mustangs and the Tigers from Trinity Christian warming up on the floor right now. In the earlier contest, it was South O'Brien defeating the Central Lyon Lions with a score of 60-27 in our earlier contest, and that was slated to start at 6:30 and got moved up to 5 o'clock on impending weather, and so that puts our second game at a 6:30 slated tip-off, and they're looking like they're right on time here. We'll have the starting lineups in a few minutes here.
About 4 minutes here before game time.
Yes.
And, like you said, Craig, South O'Brien the winner here tonight, the early game here. They started the games early because they think some weather is coming in by 9, 10 o'clock. Could get a bunch of snow here in northwest Iowa again. But anyway, South O'Brien did win that first game 60-27. So we know who the winner of this game will be playing on Thursday night. And that will be over at Sioux Center. South O'Brien will be over there and play the winner of this here George Little Rock game or Trinity Christian game. So, George Little Rock got into this contest. They had a first-round bye. They only had to play one game so far, but they beat Marcus Merritt and Cleghorn, Remsen Union, 68-44, and that entitles them to be into this game. So the Mustangs come in here with 19 wins and 3 losses. George Little Rock as a team, they score 64 points, and they make 50% of their 2-point shots, 34% of their 3-point shots, and 67% of their free throws. Peyton Malden is their leading scorer with 13 points. Lucas Nagel with 12 points. Caleb DeHark with 11 points. Landon Jumbach scores 11 points, and Blake Johnson with 8 points. Trinity Christian, who we are facing tonight here in the George Little Rock gym, they had a victory of 44-36 over Hartley Melvin Sanborn the other night. And Trinity comes into this contest with 12 wins and 10 losses, and they score around 52 points a game. Trinity shoots 42% from the 2-point line, 30% from the 3-point line, and 62% of their free throws. Shane Koima is their leading scorer for the Trinity Christian at 14 points. Ethan Van Bemmel scores 9 points, and Torrey Heinen scores 6 points. So like I said earlier, the winner of this game will be playing South O'Brien Thursday night, February 21st at Sioux Center. A 7 o'clock game, only one game there at Sioux Center.
Yes, very good opening overarching remarks there, John, and it's great to have you here in the booth with your 30-plus years of experience in the officiating capacity and several years here on the radio. I know you know a lot about the game of basketball here, especially in the Siouxland Conference and in southwestern Minnesota.
All around this area.
Yes, you have officiated games probably too numerous to count.
That's
in 30-plus years, and it's not just basketball, but other sports as well, volleyball and softball, and
even some baseball earlier.
So it's great to have your body of knowledge here for the sport of basketball, and it's great to have you aboard, Isabel. I've got your mic on finally here.
Hello.
Great to have you aboard in the statistical capacity. I like what you're doing there with the live stat tracking, and we're also keeping little hash mark stats as we go here so we can announce on the fly how the players are doing on the floor. So a lot of stuff happening here, and we're glad you're tuned in. We're down to just inside the minute before we start our starting lineups.
Yep.
And so we're glad to have you on board here with us tonight.
We got a packed house here tonight, and we're setting up here on the south side. When we face the north side, the bleachers are pretty well all packed there, and especially here on the George Little Rock Mustang side, pretty well all filled in here. Good crowd here tonight to cheer these two great basketball teams on here tonight.
Yes, so as you said, John, Trinity comes into the contest with a 12-10 record, and Mustangs with a 19-3 record. But all of that means nothing now because it's win or go home for either team here.
That's right. So we want to welcome the Trinity Christian Tigers to the gym here tonight. And anyway, the starting lineup for the Tigers, we have a senior wearing number 4, Shane Koima. And a senior wearing number 12, Ethan Van Bemmel. And a junior wearing number 22, Trayton Cleveringa. And a senior wearing, 24, Jordan Gritters. And then number 32 is a junior, Jaron Van Ingdam. And they're coached by Kevin Van Ingdam and assisted by Tyler Van Ingdam and Logan Cleveringa. Now for our George Little Rock Mustang boys, a senior wearing number 1, Blake Johnson. A junior wearing number 4, Peyton Malden. A senior wearing number 5 tonight, Lucas Nagel. A senior wearing number 20, Caleb DeHart. And rounding out the starting 5, a senior wearing 23, Landon Jumback. And they're coached by Brian Leuenberger, Greg DeBoer, assisted by Ed Jumback and Jordan Cruz. So we're about ready to start the game here at the George Little Rock Gym. Basketball fans are excited for an exciting, good game here tonight.
It's a bit cold outside, but it's hot in here.
And Isabel's got her pizza going.
Yes.
Yep.
Finally got some food.
The center tip is underway in just seconds from now. It'll be Jaron Van Egdam against Lucas Nagel at center court. And we're underway.
And Mustangs control that tip there. Blake Johnson with the ball now. I seen Blake the other day, and yesterday he was at Walmart in Sioux Falls shopping.
Oh, he had to get probably a new pair of shoes
or something for the game here now. So anyway, Caleb DeHart now. Back over to Blake Johnson. Blake bringing the crowd. Jump back with a 3 on the way and count it.
Oh, right out of the gate.
Yep.
Wide open for Jumback.
2 feet behind the line already.
3-0 our score, 7:30 in the first period. So here's Trinity now, a drive on the right side, the ball tipped. Malden gets down to it. It's retained by Van Egdam. He'll pop from 3, shot no good, and
we're going to have a jump ball.
Rebound shared by the Mustangs and the Tigers, and it'll favor the Tigers on the alternate possession here. So Trinity will have the ball under their own basket. 7:14 on the clock. Here's the entry pass. That's into Koima. Koima takes it around the top to Van Bemmel.
Kind of a 2-3 zone playing by the Mustang boys here now.
Blake got a tip on that pass. Stays in the hands of the Tigers. Van Bemmel had a nice game the other night against Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Here's a drive down the left side of the basket.
Foul
Shane
to
Koima
Caleb
is
DeHart.
fouled. Yes, DeHart will be whistled for that foul. Be his first foul on the night here. 6:52, and Koima will be at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First one's going to go up and off the side of the rim, no good. Scoreless remain the Tigers here. Mustangs with a 3-pointer from Jumback. Second free throw on the line from Koima, and that'll go in. So Koima 1 for 2 that time, down 3-1, 6:50 on the clock. Mustangs into the front court.
Malden now with the ball. Pass over to DeHart, top of the key. Blake Johnson looked at a 3, decided against it. Ball passed out to Lucas Nagel, the top of the key. Nice pass in there from Malden to DeHart. And DeHart puts it in for 2 points, and he got fouled. So that'll put DeHart at the line to shoot an extra point here, free throw.
That's on Gritters, I believe. Yes, Jordan Gritters with his first foul. DeHart will be at the line, as you say, for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
And
hits it.
Hits are good, is right.
Van Bemmel takes the entry pass.
Oh, what a
Right from behind
Blake.
Blake, just closing that distance. Van Bemmel takes it up and through. It's tipped around, and the Mustangs come out with it.
Yep. Lucas Nagel with the rebound. Nice pass over there to Jumback. Back over to Tahark now. Tahark had a jump high to keep that ball in play. Oh, and a good pass from Nagel over to Malden, and Malden tries to put a two-pointer in, but got fouled hard, so Malden will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Fouls on Shane Koima, his first. 6-1 our score. And Malden at the line. No, that one's no good.
2 team fouls on Trinity and only 1 on the Mustang boys yet. Free throw by Malden is up and in, and good one there. Counted for Malden.
Entry pass, Van Bemmel tried to save it in and nearly hurt himself in the process. Right in front of the student section there. I think he kind of skinned up his hand almost with the floor burn.
Well, that floor could be a little wet there with people walking in and out with a little snow on. And
a little dangerous there.
They did mop it all up, I know, before the game. Malden now with the ball, dribbling on the far right side. Passes it in to Hark again. Then to Hark misses a little bunny in the paint and puts it back up. And now he gets his own rebound and count 2 points, and he got fouled.
It's the second chance.
Yep.
It'll be the 3rd foul on the team of Trinity.
So we have a timeout, Trinity. So Kevin Van Inken, head coach there for Trinity, says, hey, give me a timeout.
He wants a full timeout here.
Mustang shooting 2 of 4 inside the line at 50%. 1 of 1 from the 3-point line. 2 of 3 free throws at 66%. And we have 9 points. And Trinity Christian has put up 2 shots inside the line and not made 1 yet. And has put up 1 3-pointer, not made that yet. And they made 1 of their 2 free throws so far with 1 point.
I was just trying to figure out how we got to 9. Peyton Malden's got 1, Caleb with 5, and Landon with 3.
Yep.
So that's our 8 points, or our 9 points rather. 9-1 our score, 5:53 on the clock, and a full timeout to the Trinity Tigers to try to figure out what to do next here. Players are on the floor pointing at spots that look a little dampish, and they're going to come over and get a towel to try to accommodate the players on the floor. Blake brings it over to the low post on the left side.
We should really have 10 points, not?
No, I've got 9.
But Peyton made a free throw, didn't he?
He made 1,
He
and
made one
Caleb
free
made
throw.
1.
Yep, and then Caleb got 2 buckets.
2 buckets and 1. That's
And
5
then,
and
He
6
has 5 points.
Jumback with the
with a 3-pointer.
3.
So that's 9 total.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Good.
And I've got 1 point for Shane Koima on 1 made free throw.
Yep.
For the Tigers.
Are they taking another timeout?
No, I think they got some water on the floor that they want to get cleaned up or something there, right there by the free throw line.
They're working it out. Evidently, there must be
there must be a little blood or something.
Quite an oil spill over there.
Because Brian.
Oh yeah, he's got
he's
the
got
hazmat suit on.
Yep,
wearing his full beekeeper outfit.
I don't know if any player out there now was bleeding or if that come from the game before.
That's a good question.
Yes,
it could have been.
I don't think anybody really got
a little blood on the floor.
Hurt here.
As long as you don't slip in it, you're in good shape, right?
So anyway, Caleb DeHark at the free throw line here to shoot 1.
Second chance at a 3-point play here.
No good.
Does
on
not
that
get it, but
throw,
Jumback gets the rebound.
Puts it back up. No good on Jumback. Rebound in the paint there, but puts her back up. No good.
There's a 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to the Mustangs.
Quickly ahead to Blake Johnson. Oh, Blake, nope.
Saved in bounds by Terhark there.
Terhark, the classic save in bound.
Jumback with a 3 on the way. Count it for Jumback.
It's his second 3 of the night. Making our score 12-1 with 5:25 left in this first quarter.
I think the other night Trinity had about 7 or 8 threes too.
They did. They shot incredibly well from 3.
They had about 7 or 8 together, and Landon had 7 on his own.
Yep.
Van Bemmel on the right wing. Going to take it inside.
12-1 our score, and now we have a.
Oh, he's got a bloody nose.
Oh yeah,
Van Egdom is the culprit
there, yeah.
with a bloody nose. He's going to be replaced for a minute while they tend to that.
I think
and number 20
be...
is coming in, Tori Heinen, in
Yep.
his stead. The official called an official timeout to alert the team to that. So now it looks like everyone's in position. Cleveringa will do the inbounding for the Tigers. 5:04 on the clock. The ball tipped on the entry pass. It's on the floor and taken away by the Mustangs.
Tahart gets that loose ball on the floor. Now pass to Nagel. Mustangs got put in. Blake Johnson with a 3 on the way and no good.
It's a good box out by the Tigers to take that long rebound. And here's the play inside. It's rattled around.
Now
Mustangs get it.
Here comes Nagel with the ball quickly up the court. And a nice move by Nagel for the layup. He just don't pass it. He just keeps going all the way and puts her in for 2 points. Drive right into the free throw lane he did.
14-1, and now a nice play inside. A rebound.
That's going to be a
position rebound.
Jump back there.
Yep.
He'll pick up his first, team's second.
Van Bemmel will inbound for the Tigers. Get it into Cleveringa on the right wing. Trayton will dribble it to the top of the circle. Now the right side to Van Bemmel. To the free throw line. Shot up off the glass and no good. The rebound to Terhart.
Quickly ahead again there. Blake Johnson to Nagel. Nagel.
Oh,
He threw it right out of bounds.
Tried to throw it off of Jumbeck, but it went
Koima.
deep into the stands here.
Yep.
You know, if that could have come a little higher, you could have caught that yourself, John.
I believe I could have.
4:04 on the clock.
Blake Johnson. 14-1 is our score here. Blake just dribbling around the outside here. Now finally over to Malden, the left side by the three-point line. Back over to Jumbeck. Oh,
Caleb nearly came up with that loose ball pass. The pass is off the target. And Trayton Cleveringa from 3 on the other end, no good. Malden takes the long rebound.
Malden going coast to coast there and just avoids picking up a charge, and Malden finishes with 2 points.
And timeout to Trinity Christian.
Malden can really slither around there to avoid a charge call. Most kids would have plowed right in there, but Malden just does a great job with slithering around there to get that 2 points.
Mustangs have shot 4 of 7 inside the line at 57%, 2 of 3 free throws at 66%, 2 of 4 free throws at 50%. They've got at least 7 rebounds, 2 offensive, 5 defensive, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 2 fouls with 16 points. And Trinity Christian is 0 for 5 inside the line, 0 for 3 at the three-point line, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They've got at least 3 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 defensive, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and 3 fouls.
Is that a full timeout there?
Yep, 16-1 our score here with 3:33 to go. Trinity with the ball here now.
Van Bemmel will bring it up. He's at the timeline at 3:30. Go to the right side, down to the corner. There's a trap in the corner. Tipped off of the, looks like Malden's knee is whistled for the out of bounds play. Mustang coaches thought it might have gone off of the Trinity player. Van Bemmel takes the inbound from Koima. They're going to go, there's another trap and the ball stolen. Mustangs take it.
Here comes Malden. Malden quickly passes back to Nagel, and Nagel finishes with 2 points in the paint.
It's a nice fast break there. 18-1 our score remains.
Stolen again by Johnson.
Johnson takes it. Haken into the lineup. Malden
driving the baseline, and he's got to get fouled and finishes with 2 points.
Look at the hang in the air on that, John. The Malden body control, just something to behold, and he makes a brilliant shot. That foul is on number 14, Anthony Koiker, his first.
Caleb Tahark in for Blake Johnson for the Mustangs.
So Malden at the free throw line, and he puts that free throw in.
3-point play to Malden.
Malden with 5 points so far tonight. 2:52 to go here. 21-1 our score.
Brummel
Tough
having a tough time on Malden, here's Van Bemmel for three. He's going to get it to go. Ethan Van Bemmel, his first basket on the night from a three-point line. Makes it 21-4.
So if Trinity gets hot on those threes, why, we know they can make them. Back over there to Caleb DeHark on the far right side. Matt Haken now in the paint, puts one up and count it for Matt Haken. 2 points for Matt.
23-4. There's a skip pass from the corner. Brummel, Van Bemmel, now Brummel on the right wing. He's going to try a three.
And another three.
30-second timeout.
Timeout.
Do they...
No timeout.
No timeout.
Just a
substitution
Blake
here.
Johnson in for Landon Jumbeck on the Mustangs.
And number 34 is Kuiper in for the Trinity boys. Brandon Kuiper. So here comes Malden with the ball across the timeline.
Just under 2 minutes left now in this first quarter.
Nice pass from Malden to Nagel, and then Nagel finishes with 2 points.
A good finish to Nagel. Oh, there's a ball on the floor.
It's going to be a jump ball.
That belonged to Mustangs there. The possession arrow favors the Mustangs. 25-7 our score. 1:41 to go here.
Jaden Klinkenberg set to check in at the next buzzer.
DeHark back to Malden, top of the circle. Over to Blake Johnson now. Blake looking at a three. Passes back to Matt Haken. Over now to Malden. Malden at the... There's Nagel's shot at the free throw line, but no, did not go in.
And this is Anthony Koiker now quickly ahead to Van Bemmel, driving into the paint. Nice shot from the inside of the free throw line, and Van Bemmel hits his first 2-point goal. A 3-pointer and a 2-pointer to Van Bemmel. 5 points for him thus far.
Blake Johnson now over to Malden. Malden driving in, tries to shuffle the ball off to Haken, but got taken away there by Trinity. And look at the Trinity boy run.
Van Bemmel on the ground hurt.
I think he run right into the referee or tripped over the referee. Yeah, the ref. See, the kid
he ran right into the ref.
Yeah, the ref was in the way, and he tripped over his...
that's...
Jaden Klinkenberg in for Lucas Nagel.
The boy, he's hurting a little bit.
Understandably upsetting, too, because it really stung him. He hit the hardwood hard.
I know it. The coach was kind of asking him what happened there, and he said, I run right into the ref. And so, yeah, he's kind of hurting a little bit.
25-9 our score. Blake is holding here. 30 seconds and counting down here in the first period. So holding for one shot.
Mustangs are not interested in scoring, maybe just a bucket here if they can get one yet in the first quarter. So coach is now hollering some instructions to the Mustang boys. Down to 10 seconds here now. Blake Johnson just dribbling out here. Now they go into their offense here. Boy. Now Matt Haken. Matt Hayes to shoot the ball. No good there. So that leaves our score 25-9 after 1 quarter of play in favor of the Mustang boys.
So let's thank our sponsors before we get any further into the broadcast here.
Sounds good. Little Rock Community Foods been sponsoring all year, and we want to thank them for that. And, yeah, they got all the groceries and a good meat counter, and plus, you know what Wednesday is there?
Tomorrow.
Taco Wednesday tomorrow is right.
Also want to thank our title sponsor, Frontier Bank. All season long, our title sponsor, locations in George and Little Rock, among other places as well. But they're featured locations, George and Little Rock. Frontier Bank to serve you for all your banking needs. I want to thank them for their sponsorship as well. And, of course, the Pizza Ranch. Best pizza ranch in the entire franchise right here in George, Iowa.
Yep.
Best buffet on Tuesday nights.
Tuesday night buffet.
Well, any night they have buffet is great, but Tuesday night's fun. It's family night there.
I know it's good at noon, too.
Oh, yeah, always a good noon buffet. So.
Yep, right. So we're back live action here in start the second quarter with Trinity with the ball.
Cleveringe takes it on the left side. Now they'll try to go underneath the Brummel. Cleveringe cut off by defense from the Mustangs out at the top of the circle. Brummel will drive it in. He's held out by defense. And here's Van Bemmel. He'll drive in.
Two-pointer, no good.
Offensive
Good
rebound.
rebound. And Brummel takes it in. Nicely done. Thomas Brummel with a nice basket there.
So Nagel now with the ball. Jump back to Nagel. Over Blake Johnson, top of the circle. Back over to Malden. Nice ball movement there. Oh, and a good pass there.
Caleb Terhark with a three-pointer, no good. Van Bemmel fell
again. No, he didn't.
Ground, but that was not a referee.
No,
thing.
he didn't trip over anybody there. And now it's going to be a foul on Malden.
And Ethan Van
His
Bemmel
first. Team's
makes the
third.
basket. Yes, that foul is on Lucas and.
No, it's going to be on Malden.
Sorry, on Malden. Sorry,
No.
didn't mean to say Lucas. Van Bemmel at the free throw line, and that free throw is no good. Rebound to Lucas.
Yep. Blake Johnson now in the far court from us here now. Back over to Nagel. Nagel passing over to Jumback, bringing the ball around the left side is Malden now. Pass over to Nagel. Now over to Caleb DeHart. Nagel with a three-pointer on the way and count it for Nagel. Is that Landon?
Lucas Nagel.
Lucas Nagel.
That's what I thought, Lucas. I thought I said Lucas, and yep.
Van Bemmel.
Good block there by Nagel.
Nagel blocked it clear up into the student section. Van Bemmel was open for the shot until Lucas closed the gap.
Yep.
Here's Cleveringe. He'll get the pass in. Skying catch there from number 14, Koiker.
And Bemmel getting guarded there by Johnson.
Here's Brummel. Now to Cleveringe. Around to Van Bemmel again. 6:10 counting down here.
Oh, a nice pass there. Nope.
Good play inside, but the shot no good for Braden Kuiper. And the Mustangs bring it up.
Caleb DeHart driving to the basket and got fouled there by number 22, Cleveringa.
Yeah, Cleveringa just out of position and quick first step from Caleb.
Going to be their team's fifth foul there.
A couple of substitutions here. Van Bemmel coming out.
28-13 our score.
A moment here. Ball tipped on the entry pass. It'll be Mustang ball on the far sideline. And Nagel will take the entry pass from Jumback.
Oh,
Nice
a
pass
nice
from Malden.
And Caleb DeHart finishes with two. Good
Right
pass
under the
there.
basket. Caleb waited for the defender to come way down out of the sky.
Smart play by Caleb DeHart. Oh, ball got knocked. That looked like an easy 2 points. And then Lucas Nagel tried to save it, but he's out of bounds when he touched the ball. So it's a turnover there on the, not really a turnover, I guess, but Lucas trying to save the ball from going out of bounds, and he was out of bounds. So referee right there has seen that.
Here's the entry pass. They'll get it into Koima. And the shot off the glass and no good. Rebound to the Mustangs.
Caleb DeHart gets that rebound. Jump back now with the ball. Pass to Blake Johnson to Nagel. And Nagel, what a pass as Caleb DeHart cut through the lane. And then Caleb finishes with another bucket there. Wow, what a pass from Nagel to DeHart as DeHart flashes into the lane. And DeHart finishes then with 2 points. Our assist leader, Lucas Nagel, did a great job there.
That was a great bit of passing there. And this whole first half, it's been an exhibit here for passing by the Mustangs.
Yep, 5:12 to go here in the second quarter, and Mustangs lead by a score of 32-13. So we have a timeout, Trinity, and we're getting back at live action here again now. That's horn sounded. Timeout is over. So Trinity with the ball now.
Van Bemmel brings it across. They're looking to do anything. Mustangs have a big zone defense out here. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound to Malden in transition. He's bringing it up hard.
Malden goes all the way, puts her up, and he
touch.
gets a good roll, Malden does.
Nice soft touch by Malden.
Kind of bounced around on the rim there, but counted for Malden, 2 points.
I've got him for 8 with 2 made free throws.
Yep.
And Bemmel brings it to the free throw line. Now to Cleveringa. Deep three. It's going to go for Trayton. Cleveringa. 34-16 our score. 4:22 on the clock and counting down.
To Hart, right, and gives it off to Matt
Great
Haken.
pass to Matt.
Yeah, to Hart to Matt Haken, and Haken finishes with 2 points.
The Trinity looking to do something here against this defense.
No, and he's out of bounds.
Turnover there.
Is that Koima?
Koima
Number
lost
4.
it out into the corner. Tried to save it in, but he was already touched.
The red
his foot
paint.
down.
Yep, the red paint out of bounds.
His toe touched the paint, and that was enough to stop play there.
Their defense is
36-16.
coming up higher now. And
And a good, ooh.
Whoa.
That could have been a foul, but nothing called there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Over the
knocked
shoulder.
Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers.
Yep. So Blake Johnson to be putting the ball in play under our own basket here on the left side, on the west side.
Lucas with the catch and shoot, up and good.
2-pointer there for Lucas. Count it.
He's got 11 points here in the first half. Cleveringa with another deep three.
Wow.
He's feeling it.
He's good at those.
Yep.
We got a whistle to catch the net because it burned the net so hard that it stuck up to the rim.
Now our score is 38-19 with 3:37 left in this second quarter.
Jumback getting ready to check back in on the next dead ball. Over to Blake, now over to Malden. Nice pass in there to Matt Haken. And Matt Haken finishes with 2 points.
Great pass from Malden to Haken.
Defense of Trinity is just kind of overplaying the Mustangs, and we're getting some easy little bunny shots there in paint.
It's going to be a foul to Malden here, I think.
Nope.
No,
Matt Haken.
Matt Haken. So that'll be his first. Landon Jumbeck coming in for Caleb Hart.
Caleb has played a wild of game here so far. Well, all the boys did as far as that goes, but Caleb got a lot of rebounds and did a great job out there. Sets down with 9 points so far tonight.
Van Bemmel from the free throw line, shot too
good.
strong, and Mustangs with the rebound.
Nagel clears the glass, and now back to Nagel. Nagel, a nice pass to Matt Haken.
Underneath.
Matt Haken puts her in and counted for Haken.
Boy, Haken's having a great shooting night.
Yes.
He's got
I think
4
he shot
made
that
baskets.
from behind the hoop.
8 points for Haken so far tonight. Haken, good defense there. It's hard to shoot over Haken with them long arms.
Yep.
Puts that up there, and so here's Nagel now. Another pass, tried to get it to Haken, but no good. Trinity figured that one out. And they got the ball now. Trinity. Wow, there's a long three. Wow. He was 8 foot behind the three-point line.
That's his third made three.
Yep.
He has not missed one yet tonight.
He is so far behind the line, you don't even guard somebody out there.
No.
Mustangs to Nagel in the corner.
42-22.
Malden. All on the right side. Now they'll bring it left side. Blake.
Oh, and Haken
no.
slipped and fell down. There's there's moisture on the floor, water.
Boy, he went straight to his front.
Haken's feet just went underway from him. That's the trouble with
I
that.
think they should wipe that up. I think they're going to do that quick.
That's the trouble with that snow on the ground outside. And
it comes
people
in
walking
on shoes.
Yep, people walking in and out. And Trinity boys wiping her up there dry now. It happened right in front of Trinity bench.
There's a slap of the ball and no good inside. It's turned away by Heinen's effort was turned away by good defense there by the Mustangs.
Matt Haken now with the ball, passes it out to Blake Johnson. There's going to be a foul on number 21.
That'll be their 6th team foul.
That's on 20, Tori Heinen.
Or 20, rather, yep.
2-0. 6-team foul indeed. 42-22.
2 new players in for Trinity Christian.
Oh, no, what a pass again from Nagel to Matt Haken. And then Haken finishes with a bucket.
Haken's 10th point here in the first half.
What a pass there from Nagel to Haken.
Just a passing clinic there. Cleveringe with 3 made threes. Gets it to Van Bemmel. Nice pass inside. Had to adjust his shot, and Haken with the block.
Haken's going to pick up a foul on that one.
It'll be his second.
Strong block, but the body foul is what's called.
Yep. So Tahart getting ready to check back in. So number 4, is that Koima at the line?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
14.
Quaker. I think it's 14.
Yep, Quaker. I can see the number now. No good on the free throw for Quaker.
We got Nathan Klingenberg and Caleb Tahart checking in for Matt Haken and Blake Johnson.
So a minute left here in our first half. Free throw up and good.
Good there.
44-23 is our score in favor of the Mustangs.
Over to Nagel, bat over to Nato now. Nato, a nice pass to Caleb. And then Caleb puts a shot up, and then here comes Nagel in to finish it in the paint. Nagel got the rebound, and he puts her in for 2 points.
Cleveringe has his shot blocked. Tipped out of bounds by Brummel as Nato Klinkenberg was moving his way up the court. 36.7 on the clock.
So Nagel with 13 points so far in this first half. So
Yes.
Malden taking some instructions there from Greg DeBoer and Brian Leuenberger. And said, what do you want me to do here? We got 25 seconds to go in this second quarter. We just dribble them out here by the mid-court line. Players
16
are just...
seconds left. Timeout to the Mustangs.
I think all the players was a little confused, so Greg DeBoer says, give me a 30-second timeout. We're going to talk this over. They just didn't get what they was supposed to do here. But
So Mustangs have shot 17 of 24 inside the line at 70%, 3 of 6 from the three-point line at 50%, 3 of 5 from the free throw line at 60%, 19 rebounds, 5 offensive, 14 defensive. They've blocked 4 shots, had 3 turnovers, 3 steals, and 4 fouls with 46 points. And Trinity Christian has made 3 of 18 inside the line at 16%, 5 of 11 from the three-point line at 45%, 2 of 5 from the free throw line at 40%, 8 rebounds, 3 offensive, 5 defensive, 6 turnovers, 2 steals, and 6 fouls with 23 points. We've got 14 seconds left in this first half.
So Mustangs looking for one shot here.
with 12 seconds to go here. Jump back with the ball. Pass it back out to Nagel. 6 seconds. Back over to Malden. Malden takes a look at the clock. Knows there's only 1 second left. Now they got to shoot. Jump back puts a three-pointer up and no good there. So after 1 half of play, George Little Rock Mustangs 46, Trinity Christian 23. So a pretty quick first half here. And Mustangs, just like you said one time, Craig, kind of putting on a clinic here. Very good passing. Just, very good. And Trinity is just struggling a little bit with their shots. Not going in, even some easy buckets. But we got some tall boys out there guarding them. And I think it's kind of flustering Trinity boys there with their shooting percentage.
It is. Well, we've got 10 minutes till our second half. We're going to take a short breather here in the booth, and we'll be back with the second half. Don't go anywhere, people. We got a good one coming.
Yep, we want to thank.
Oh, yes.
Just one thing. We want to thank Gary and Viney Kruger and Klaus and Diane Nagel, as well as Galen and Deb Tahart for bringing this tournament game to tonight. So
couldn't
thank
do
you
it
very
without
much.
you.
Nope, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Trinity Christian Tigers. As a team, the Mustangs have made 17 of 24 inside the line at 70%, 3 of 7 from the three-point line at 42%, 3 of 5 from the free throw line at 60%. They have 19 rebounds, 5 offensive, 14 defensive. They've blocked 4 shots, had 3 turnovers, 3 steals, and 4 fouls. And Peyton Malden has 8 points so far. He's got 3 rebounds. Lucas Nagel with 13 points and 7 rebounds. Caleb Terhark with 9 points and 5 rebounds. Matt Haken with 10 points, 1 rebound. Landon Jumbeck with 6 points and 1 rebound as well. And that is all I've got for the Mustangs. And for Trinity Christian Tigers, as a team, they have made 3 of 18 inside the line at 16%. 5 of 11 from the three-point line at 45%. 2 of 5 from the free throw line at 40%. They've got 8 rebounds, 3 offensive, 5 defensive, 6 turnovers, 2 steals, and 6 fouls. And the score is 46-23. And there's a minute 20 left before we start this third quarter here.
Yes, so the teams are out on the floor warming up here, and Mustangs have really done a good job here in the first half, taking care of the ball. Good job of passing, finding an open look underneath. Found Matt Haken for 10 points right under the basket. Can't ask for anything better than that.
He has not missed a shot inside the three-point line yet tonight. Put up 1 3, and he did not make that.
Yeah, and that was just because it was a buzzer.
Yeah.
He wouldn't ordinarily shoot that from there unless he was wide open in rhythm, but almost even got it to go.
Yep, so if you're just tuning in, just got home or whatever, why, the early game here, South O'Brien beat Central Lyon, the score of 60-27. And so South O'Brien will be playing the winner of this game February 23rd at, February 21st at Sioux Center. 7 o'clock game. So whoever wins here now with the Mustangs or the Trinity Tigers, they'll be playing South O'Brien. So we got about 8 seconds here before the buzzer sounds to start the third quarter. And it will be Mustang ball to start the third quarter here. Mustangs, Blake Johnson heading across court there to take the ball out of bounds. Clear across court to us. Mustangs going to the east here now on the basket right in front of their own bench. For those of you familiar with the George Little Rock Gym. So Malden now with the ball. Setting up a few plays and setting some instructions up to his teammates here. Blake over to Malden. Back over to Caleb. Caleb looked at a 3. Passes into Nagel. Cross court. Blake Johnson. Good passing there by Mustangs now. Blake Johnson. Now over to Malden into the free throw lane. Pass it back out. Jumback puts a 3 up and count it for Jumback.
We've got
another net hung up there. He burns the nets there, Jumback. Jumback with 3 made baskets, and all 3 of them are 3-pointers. 49-23.
Great way to start the third quarter here.
Yep, 24 is Gritters. Oh, and a nice shot there by
Nagel's going to pick up his first
Van Engdom, but that foul will be on Nagel, and Van Engdom will be at the line to shoot 2. Yes, that's fouls on Nagel.
Only his first, though.
Yep.
And team's first of this half.
This Van Engdom at the line.
Yep.
First free throw is up and good.
1 made free throw.
Second free throw on the way.
And makes both of them. Good free throw shooter there by Jaron Van Engdom. Now over to Hart. Jumback way in the far right corner. Pass it back out to Hart. Back to Jumback. Puts a 3 up again and no good there. So
And Van Egdom puts another shot up in transition. Jaron Van Egdom.
Oh, they're going to get a
pick up a
foul.
now.
Yep.
That'll
Van
be their
Egdom
team's
fouled
first.
Mustangs.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Van Egdom fouled Nagel.
He tried to beat the ball to Lucas, and he did not, so kind of ran into him.
Team's first this half.
Malden, nice pass in there to Nagel, and Nagel finishes in the paint with 2 points. Nagel
First
with
points of the second half here.
15 points here for Nagel.
Cleveringe now to Brummel. Now to Koima. Koima drives
Oh,
it
and
in.
they're
Foul.
gonna be a
Nagel's
foul
second
on Nagel.
foul now.
Nagel quickly picks up another foul there. And so that will put Koima at the line to shoot 2. Shane Koima. Shane puts that free throw in. Caleb Meyer checked in there for Trinity.
Cleveringe is sitting down. And Koima at the line for his second free throw. Gonna get them both to go.
Mustangs with the ball now.
Nagel over to Blake Johnson. Blake trying to get across the timeline. Kind of lost a little handle on the ball, but gets it over to Nagel now. Nice pass from Malden to Jumback, and then Jumback finishes with 2 points there in the paint.
(53-29).
Got a foul.
Pick up a
Boy,
foul
is that going to be on Nagel?
No, that's on Terhart.
Oh, Terhart.
Koima had a quick first step, and Terhart tried to keep up with him. Had to foul him.
His
second foul is right on
team's
Terhart.
third this half.
Koima with a quick first step again, runs into Terhart, gets a tip, gets it up and in. A good tip from Koima on his own missed basket. Right over top of the defense.
Nice pass in there to Nagel again. Nagel turns around, puts her in right there. Little 3-foot shot. Count it for Lucas.
55-31.
17 points for Nagel now.
And Bamanol drives it in, has it
good.
come off the front of the rim.
Nice, easy shot, but here goes Blake Johnson, puts one in. Count it for Blake. Blake Johnson took off. He was going 122 miles an hour down there. And
the sheriff has his gun out,
Yep.
I think. He clocked him.
And
Timeout now to the Mustangs.
57-31 is our score here with 5:10 to go in the third quarter.
The Mustangs with 3 team fouls, 2 total on Caleb, and another foul in this half on
Lucas, I believe.
Lucas. So
Yep.
one on Caleb and 2 on Lucas in this half.
Yes, right. So Mustangs have 3 timeouts left. Trinity Tigers have 2 timeouts left in this game here. So it will be Trinity ball under the Mustang basket here. So Trinity going coast to coast here. They can run the baseline.
And Bemmel has to protect the entry pass. Blake defending in the deep back court. Koima brings it around the top. They'll go inside. Ball
tipped away by Malden. Nearly about a steal,
away.
huh? Yeah, just about a steal.
Koima asks for some help, and Bemmel will come and get it at the top of the key. Now the pass far to the other side. Koima has it swiped from behind.
Johnson.
Johnson quickly ahead to Malden, and Malden got fouled.
Oh,
and it's a roll.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but it went in. He hung up and kind of stuck it way out to the side and put some English on it. And
just an off-balance shot, and then he got fouled besides. And
it rolled over the top of the rim, John. I don't know how it did.
Went in, so Malden here trying to make it a 3-point play out of it and does not. missed that free throw, he did. 59-31 is our score here at the Mustang Gym. Quickly in the corner there to Koima. Cross-court pass over there to Van Bemmel.
3-point shot up.
That shot's no
Plays
good.
Short. Jump back. Grabs the loose ball. Now quickly ahead to Blake Johnson. And Blake, and there's going to be a blocking foul. And that's going to be called on Van Bemmel. So that'll put Blake Johnson at the line to shoot two. Matt Haken getting ready to check in too.
Third team foul for Trinity Christian.
Blake puts the ball up and count that free throw for Blake.
Looks like Haken will be coming in for Blake Johnson when he's done with these free throws here.
Johnson's free throws up and good as well.
He puts it up and runs to the sideline.
Yep. He knew that Haken was coming in for him. 61-31. 30-point lead right now here for our Mustang boys. 3:59 to go in the third quarter.
Clevergay and Van Bemmel at the top of the circle.
Nope.
Back and
Ball
forth.
got
Tipped out of bounds by Jumbeck.
There's the entry pass now again. Koima will entry it into Van Bemmel across to Clevergay. Now to Koima in the corner in the right side. At the elbow, there's a shot up and good.
Good there by
14, Koiker. Anthony Koiker's first basket here of the second half, and that's up and good. 61-33.
Nice pass in there to Haken, then Haken to Hart, and then to Hart finishes it there. What good ball movement there by the Mustang boys there. Good passing. They just kind of know where everybody is at, and now
tipped by DeHark to be stolen by.
Oh, it's going to be a travel. That's going to be a travel. Haken was thinking about a dunk. He was thinking about a dunk, but he just took too many steps there and got called for a travel.
I am telling you, he dunked that with such authority that rim is never going to be the same. But it's whistled off. He's been sizing up a dunk all season long. Had the breakaway today, but it got whistled off. No good.
Still got the crowd fired up.
I'd say he still gets credit for the dunk.
That's a double dribble. That's a double dribble.
Dribble there.
Koima, I don't know what Koima was thinking because he put the ball down, picked it up, and then put it down again. So 63-33 our score.
Got to throw it over top of the referee. He's standing right in the way. So DeHart says, I'll throw it over top of your head there, Mr. Stripe. Oh, and a good pass there.
Pass to Lucas. Couldn't hang on to it because of
Lucas
that
missed a little bunny there. Got his own rebound and then just put her back up, but just would not go in.
Koima takes it all the way up through the lane. There's going to be a foul call on the Mustangs.
Matt Haken.
Yes, that'll be his second foul, team's fourth.
I've got Matt for three. Yeah, he's got three on
that.
Really?
He's got three fouls.
Third foul on Haken. And Koima at the line. Koima hits the free throw.
Yep.
Got three made free throws this half. And Gritters coming in.
Jordan Gritters.
And Anthony Koiker sitting down. Koima at the line. Second one's going to go. Open in. He's got four made free throws.
63-35 now our score.
Trinity Christian is shooting 72% from the free throw line tonight.
Back over to Malden now, far left side. Malden bringing the ball around the top. Now gives it back to Nagel. Nagel thought he had an open shot there to Matt Haken, but it just was not there and went right out of bounds. So
2:12 on the clock, third period. Koima.
A jump ball.
Good defense by
Haken.
Haken there.
Yeah, I was afraid he was going to pick up his fourth foul there, but referee calls a jump ball there.
Did he get a foul in the first half of the game then?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't get that one then.
So here's Cleveringe, hot from three.
Oh, and it's going to be a shootout
It's going
three.
to be a 3-point foul on Terhark.
Yep. Fouled him on that 3-point shot.
That'll be Terhark's third.
Cleveringe hot from three, missed that one, but we'll have 3 free throws now.
So Terhark with 3 fouls here now. Cleveringe's free throw is up and no good. He gets a chance to shoot 2 more.
We got Blake Johnson and Jaden Klingenberg ready to check in for the Mustangs.
Gonna miss that second one.
So Matt Haken coming out as well as Caleb Terhark there. Both boys with 3 fouls with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Third free throw on the way here for Trinity Christian.
And that one bounced in.
So Trayton hits 1 of 3 that time down.
Blake Johnson passes it quickly off to Klinkenberg. Now Blake Johnson with a 3 on the way, just a little short. And now Blake, he steals it away and puts it in for 2 points. Oh, what? Blake,
Just so quick.
Blake
you
is,
look down and he's doing something else.
he is quick. He is a quick guy, Blake Johnson.
Here's Brummel.
Oh,
there's a
there's
steal
a-
by
away
Malden.
by
Malden got a hand on it and stole that ball away. Malden passes back to Jumback. Jumback got fouled there. So it'll
That'll
just
be
be
the-
Mustang ball. That foul is on number 4. Koima, right?
Mm-hmm.
4th team foul for them.
It's Koima's
So-
third. He's going to sit down here
Then
with a minute
Bemmel
21.
come in for him. Mustang ball right in front of our own bench here now. Malden with the ball, top of the circle. Malden passes over to now a nice pass in there to Nagel. Nagel
I was
traveled.
going to say travel there.
Yeah,
He did.
he could have just caught and gone right up, but
Yeah.
I think he tried to do some footwork there.
Nagel don't think he traveled, but he sure did.
Yeah. I think he thought he was a little more open than he was.
Yep. Oh, look
There's
at
a
Blake
steal.
Johnson with a
Johnson
hand in it.
again.
Oh, look
Now
at the
that pass
pass.
to
Look at
Malden.
the pass
A back
from
behind
Blake
the back
Johnson
pass.
to Malden. And then Malden finishes with 2 points.
And that went between 2 defenders.
I know it. You can't believe a pass
Here's
like
a
that.
nice
That'll
shot
be 2
from-
points there for Trinity
from,
Christian.
Brummel, he'll hit a shot and answer there. 67-38.
Blake Johnson.
What a pass behind the back.
Pass into Klingenberg.
Yeah, but that ball got tipped out of bounds by number 24 is Gritters. So it'll be Mustang ball here.
Here's Jaron Van Egdom back in for the Tigers. 33 seconds left on the clock. 38 points for the Tigers, 67 for the Mustangs.
Blake into Nagel, over to Jumback now. Back to Nagel. Malden now at the half-court line here, right there by the old Mustang. He's standing on the foot there.
Got 20 seconds left.
If that Mustang would happen to kick,
It would knock him
Malden,
senseless, wouldn't
Malden be knocked down. So
13.
nobody guarding
10
Malden.
seconds left now in the third quarter.
Here comes
Now they're
Malden.
moving the
Malden
ball.
passes quickly over to Blake Johnson. A 2-second shot, and Malden puts a shot. Oh, and they're going to get a foul called on Malden just as
Yes.
before the buzzer went. Nope,
No,
they're
he's
not going to call. Nope,
it.
he's not going to
He's
call
shaking
it.
his head.
He said the buzzer went before the foul. So Malden lucked out there of not getting that foul called on him over the back, jumping in there. So
They put it up on the board, though.
they did, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
The referee.
4. Or is that from...
That's from the other
That's from
team.
the other. That's
That's
Koima.
a coincidence.
Malden
Yeah.
has 1 foul.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
It's a coincidence, so...
Yep. Nope. So we got 8 minutes to go here yet in this game here at the Mustang Gym, with our Mustang boys leading 67-38.
Well, let's go back and replay that. Blake with a steal, took about a dribble or 2, and then went behind his own back. Malden
And then it went in
somehow
between
went in
even
between
Trinity
2
players.
Trinity players, right to Malden in rhythm for an easy layup.
Yep.
One of the best passes of the season.
Yeah.
but one of the most difficult you could imagine.
Yep, that's one that should be showed on TV, I guess.
They could pull it from the security camera.
Yep.
That would
Tanner,
be sweet. He'll
did you
probably
get
do
that?
it later. He can't hear you.
He can't hear me. Hey,
Nope.
he doesn't have a headset on. Where's his? Hey, put your headset on, boy.
We're talking a lot quieter than we think we are.
I know
You
it
don't have
because
to
we can
shout.
hear each other.
67-38 here now, started in fourth quarter. Blake Johnson with the ball, pass it into Nagel. Nagel driving into the free throw lane, puts a shot up. I think it got blocked a little.
I think
Yep.
so,
Yep,
too.
I think he got fouled. He looks over at the coach.
Well
but
defended.
They don't do no good.
Van
referee-
Egdom
2
up
points there
and
for
good.
the
Jaron Van
Tigers.
Egdom. The shot inside.
67-40 now is our score. Stolen away by the Tigers there.
Oh, and a
Ball
three-pointer on the
from
way.
Cleveringe.
I think that's going to
Jump back on the ground.
Tipped out of
Yeah.
bounds by Van Egdom.
Yep. Jaron Bennington.
And it'll be Mustang
So
basketball.
Nagel ready to put the ball in play. Gets it into Blake Johnson. Blake passes it quickly to Hart. Now number 22 picked up a blocking foul. Cleveringa
It'll be the 5th foul there on the Tigers.
as DeHark was heading there for the basket there along the baseline, sideline.
Second foul on Cleveringa.
Jump
in
back
the contest.
into Nagel. Nagel over to Blake Johnson. Top of the circle. Blake bringing the ball around the left side to Hark. To Hark. He could have passed it right in there to Jumback, but nope. Jumback, little spin move. Now finally Jumback pass into Malden. Malden
Great
into
rebound
Hart
to
gets a
Hart.
rebound. The Hart gets a second rebound, a third rebound, and now he got fouled. He got 3 rebounds within about a second and a half there. To Hart did. Put up 2 shots, but neither one of them went. And he
Foul will be on Van Egdom.
got
Team's
fouled, but
6th foul now.
not in the process of shooting. To Hart wasn't. So it'll be Mustang ball and out of bounds. Next foul on Trinity. Going to be a
They're gonna
foul.
have
There's a little
Foul
touchy
now.
foul there on number
So,
20.
Number
Team
5,
seventh,
Lucas
so
should be
they'll
at the
do
line to shoot
1-on-1.
the 1-on-1.
Torrey Heinen whistled for that foul as Nagel made a baseline move. 67-40 our score.
Lucas at the free throw line to shoot 1-on-1. First one's up and rattles
No
in and
good.
out. No good. 67-40. Trinity now into the free throw lane. The three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebounded to Jumback. Jumback passes quickly to Nagel. Nagel ahead to Blake Johnson. Blake now over in the corner to Caleb to Hart. Caleb going to drive into the baseline and put a shot up for good. Nice move by Caleb to Hart. Caleb,
Good dribble move to get himself free.
Ooh,
and now
stolen
another
by the
steal there.
Mustangs.
And now Malden. Oh, and he misses the little
I think they
layup.
tried to do an alley-oop.
Yep. Now Nagel finally with the ball, put her in for 2 points. Everything just went right there for the Mustang boys at that time. They had about 3-4 different shots and passes, just bad passes, ball loose, but it just went in the hands of the Mustangs. And Nagel finally winds up with it and puts it in for 2 points and got fouled. So Lucas at the line to shoot 1 here. Lucas missed every free throw, I think, tonight so far, but he's made quite a few baskets. I think he's got around 16 points there.
19 points.
19 points,
Yes.
okay.
There's a steal
Stolen
from Blake.
there by the Mustangs again.
And Malden there puts her in for 2.
What a pass from Blake. And what a distance that Malden closed to catch that pass.
Yep. Blake has made some very, very good passes here tonight. And we got a full timeout to Trinity Christian. 73-40 is our score here with 5:31 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Mustangs have shot 28 of 42 inside the line at 66%, 4 of 11 from the three-point line at 36%, 5 of 10 from the free throw line at 50%, 27 rebounds, 10 offensive, 17 defensive, We've blocked 4 shots, had 7 turnovers, 10 steals, and 10 fouls with 73 points. And the Tigers have shot 8 of 28 inside the line at 28%, 5 of 15 from the three-point line at 33%, 9 of 14 from the free throw line at 64%. They've got at least 15 rebounds, 4 offensive, 11 defensive, 14 turnovers, 3 steals, and 14 fouls with 40 points. We've got 5:30 left in the game.
Well, Mustangs have done a good job here tonight. This Trinity club has a lot of good athletes on it, and they played a really nice contest with HMS last week.
Yeah, really fun game to watch. That was.
It was really a fun game, and they played an excellent game. Shot the 3 ball well. They played inside and out very well. But tonight it's I think a little taller team here in the Mustangs.
Yeah, a little tougher defense on them there than what they've been used to all year, and so that's why Trinity Tigers struggling a little bit. Ball quickly ahead there to Nagel now. Don't throw it. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it back to Blake, and Blake wasn't even in the front court yet. Blake now looks at a 3, passed it back up to Malden. Now Malden with the ball. Over to Hark. Back to Nagel, far left side. Malden at the free. And a 18-footer by Nagel, and count it for Lucas Nagel.
Yeah, just inside the arc there for Lucas.
21 points for Lucas Nagel so far tonight. Klinkenberg boys coming in. Nato and Jaden. Oh, and a steal there by Malden. And Malden quickly puts it ahead to...
he was going to lob it for Lucas. And that was tipped out of bounds. Mustangs will have a line change here. Going to bring in 4 or 5 new fellas here for...
Nagel taking a seat. Caleb DeHart taking a seat. Malden and Blake Johnson all getting a big hand there for a well-played game, boys. Well-played game. Seth broke in the game, too?
Yes.
Yep, and Johnny coming in. He's going to come in for Landon.
Yep.
And they're going to give Landon a nice ovation here.
So we've got Nathan Klingenberg, Jaden Klingenberg, Johnny Schmidt, Seth Sproke, and Matt Haken into the game for the Mustangs.
Ball into Seth. Back over to Nato there now. Nato back over to Seth in the far left corner there. Back over to Matt Haken at the top of the circle. Matt Haken was going to drive into the baseline, but he got cut off. Johnny Schmidt now. Nato now driving to the free throw lane. A nice pass there to Seth, but the ball got taken away there.
Good defense there by Torrey Heinen. Takes it all the way the other way. Going to go off the glass. No good. It's tipped, and Johnny with the rebound. Ahead to Nato. And Nathan Klinkenberg will set up the offense. 4 minutes left in the contest here. 75-40. Nathan's shot off the rim, no good, and Van Bemmel will bring it into the front court. Koima sizing up a corner 3, but thinks better of it. And Trinity just looking for a good shot inside if they can get it, or a nice outside look. Here's a baseline drive. It's going to go off the glass.
Good there.
No good, and rebound to Jaden Klinkenberg.
Yep. Jaden over to cousin Nato here now. 35-point lead here, so clock will keep running here now the rest of the contest, except for free throws and timeouts. Back over to Seth Thrope. Tried to pass it across court and got kicked out of bounds by a Trinity player.
Ben Anderson coming into the game for Matt Haken.
So Anderson.
Yeah. Matt Haken getting a good round of applause there for a job well done tonight too, Matt.
Very good. 10 points all in the first half. Had the big dunk, but it was whistled off for
because
steps.
of it traveling. Yep. And
Nathan got forced out of bounds there. A little bit of good defense by the Tigers. I believe that was Gritters guarding him and forced him out of bounds. Mustangs all getting
a lot of playing time.
Handshakes from the coaches on a good job here.
Oh,
Anderson.
Anderson really hustling there and just about had a steal, too.
That'll be his first foul.
No, there's no foul. Just
no
knocked
foul.
out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 2 minutes 15 on the clock and counting down here.
Got a running clock now.
Van Eghem inside to
point lead.
Van Bemmel, and
No,
now a shot
be a
off
foul. Could be on
glass. That's
Jaden.
gonna-
I think on
Nope.
jump or NATO.
On NATO. I
Klingenberg.
guess it's going to be on NATO here, his first foul.
It's going to put Braden Kuiper at the line.
No good on the free throw.
Goes into the corner.
Now Will Hamilton coming into the game too.
Yep.
All right. Will coming in for Anderson. All of the players getting a little
So I
clock
think
time
that's
here.
about clears the bench, don't it, when Hamilton comes in?
There's Colin Mao and Caleb DeWitt yet.
Okay.
Yep.
Free throw is no good there. Rebound Seth Sproke. NATO bringing the ball up across the front court. 1:54 to go here. Will Hamilton back over to Johnny. NATO looking to get it inside. Backs to Johnny Smith now there. Johnny Smith over to Will. NATO on this far side. NATO driving the baseline. Gets his own rebound. Nice. Oh, there was another good pass from NATO to Seth Sproke, and then Seth Sproke missed a little bunny, but what a good pass.
That pass.
No, but he hung on to it kind of and got that
Definitely.
shot off yet, but he just missed it, you know. It was a great move there. So Trinity clearing the bench.
Mason Berg, Colin Mao, Ben Anderson,
Oh.
and Caleb DeWitt coming into the game.
We're getting a bunch of boys here that, haven't played any varsity all year long now, and they get a chance to get in here at tournament time. What a privilege there for them young boys.
Yep.
75-40 with a minute to go here in this contest.
There's a 3 ball on the way, and
No
no
good.
good for Trinity. Rebound to Trinity.
And
Putback
finally
is going
get
to
a
go up and
two-pointer
good.
there.
That's Anthony Koiker, I believe. A good putback attempt for Koiker. He's got 4 points this half.
Now 3 on
Post.
the way by Post, and no good there.
And rebound to Tori Heinen. Heinen ahead to
20.
Zanstra.
20 seconds left in this contest here at George, Iowa.
Romo out to Zanstra again. Now to Heinen on the far left side. Going to put the shot up.
No
Little
good.
jump hook rattles out. Heinen gets his hand on it. Gets it back out to the teammate, and they'll put the shot up from 18.
And he
foot
got
up
her
and
there
good.
for a two-pointer. So makes our final score here. George Little Rock 75, Trinity Christian 44. So George Little Rock will go on to play on the 21st here, and they'll be playing South O'Brien at 7 o'clock at the Sioux Center Gym. Thursday night, February 21st, 7 o'clock, George Little Rock against South O'Brien.
Yes, that's just 2 nights from tonight.
Yep.
So you'll want to tune in if you can't get all the way to Sioux Center for that contest. Tune us in, and we'll have the game on 10 minutes before tip-off.
Weather permitting, I'll tell you what, they got a lot of weather.
Koima with 7 points. I've got Thomas Brummel with 7 points. Ethan Van Bemmel with 7 points, so evenly balanced there. Anthony Koiker with 4 points for Trinity. Trayton Cleveringa with quite a 3-point shooting night. He's got 3 made threes and a free throw.